Hey YouTube, Drew here. I hope you had a great day. I had a long one, uh, and this will be a little bit random, so I'm just gonna go probably all over different places, but it's my video and I can do that, right? Um, so yeah, last, so okay, couple things. I can definitely see the impact of sleep or the impact of uh, rum, whiskey on sleep. So I had family members that left here. They were visiting for a few months, and going here and there in different places. And um, I said a cheers, salud to them last night, and noticed that it was harder to get up um, than other times. There was another night, Sunday night. Went to sleep, only got 5.5 hours or 5 hours or something, and it was easier to get up. There was no whiskey involved, and even just a glass, a finger or two, yeah, probably two fingers, was enough to set me off with feeling groggy in the morning. So, quite interesting indeed. I've heard of that. I've like, yeah, people have talked about that. Biohackers talked about that, and it definitely is true, at least for me. So that's why I stay away from that stuff. And full disclosure, I enjoy a good whiskey. Um, that's been over time with family introducing me to such things, and especially with family and especially on the holidays, definitely enjoy that. But on a regular basis, no. I love the feeling of being alert and up and about, and even if I just have a glass, still with this newfound energy and spark and health orientation, or a higher level of health orientation, I'm like, give me the water, man. Give me the water. Give me the get to sleep early, which reminds me to hit the hay after this video. But I wanted to make it, wanted to get it in. And another exhausting day, so I'm taking a seat on this one. Um, I, I will do my best to not do all 30 videos from the balcony. I feel like it's a running funny joke now, but no, you will see different scenery. That's part of the exercise. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, so that was one thing. Another thing was I I got to see a master at work. I call him Yoda. He's my boss, my mentor, and we were on a sales call tonight. I was shadowing him. I was visible on the call with the practitioner, and just really taking it in, really listening, really hearing, noticing where through the script, if you will, and his notes, asking certain questions, leading the person on a story, leading them along the story, asking the questions, and then using the information that the practitioner provided after the fact. And when I say using, I don't mean it in a negative, contrived, or malintent way. What I mean is just in any conversation. Sorry, I had a little message come up saying battery's low, so I won't be too long here. But in any conversation, and in the art of persuasion, in the art of sales, and no doubt our product is amazing and fantastic and really makes a difference for practitioners. But nevertheless, to have good salesmanship is really important. So I learned a lot. I was very impressed with, again, taking the person on a story. On a story, we buy things, purchase things, buy into an idea, into a philosophy, an idea, a product, a service, through our emotions. Whoops. Through our emotions, not through logic, not through reason, but through our emotions. And I think I'm seeing that firsthand, and not just reading about it or hearing about it in a podcast or reading it, which is totally awesome. So that was great. And what I really felt great about was this business development process that we started, I think, just before Christmas, the week before Christmas, I believe. And really I'm getting into it now, using tools and automation, and just really enjoy getting back in touch with people, following up with them, engaging them, asking them questions, keeping it going, dusting off my sales skills. I used to do 15, 17 years ago, I feel like. Wow, I'm getting old. Or age, mature. Anyway, I did Cutco marketing, vector marketing, selling the kitchen Cutco knives back in 2004. And so it's been a while since I've dusted off those parts, those recesses in my mind. And so basically, this is going to be great. This is going to be awesome. And what I'm trying to say is the fact that from the process of reaching out, I believe she was an opt-in. She opted in for some of her content. She's seen my boss's content. So with my business development, what I'm doing is I've went through all of the opt-ins that we had received last year, or at least a certain part of the year. Now I'm going through LinkedIn search, and also we have another directory list that we have that we're associated with, in the sense of the two companies are associated, with the practitioners, and actually a lot of our clients come out of that directory, and that being associated with that particular institution, which is really cool and really telling. And so it's like, okay, we see a pattern there, and the problem solving aspect, of my mind starts to take hold and say, okay, what's the pattern? Where's the connection? There's something there, and it's almost like I looked directly at the problem with my boss and looking at it, but it's almost like I don't know if it's a sixth sense or a subconscious starting to kind of feel out. It's like in the periphery. It's like I'm looking at something, but then like there's a feeling that comes out and says, okay, there's a connection here of who they're associated with, of what content did they see, what videos, how much of it, how long have they watched our videos and our company's videos, my boss's videos, and what is the association, what's the pattern, and figuring out that pattern, and then we can capitalize on that, and then duplicate it, clone it, scale it. So I just find it really, really, excuse me, really intriguing. I love it. I love working with people, whether it's the internal team or prospects, whether they're clients, whether they're the team itself, the company, or prospects. Just really, really awesome. And I'm happy to be coming back to this in my life at this point in my life, 37, when the last time I did this kind of stuff or selling was in 2004. So yeah, what else? Oh, coming up on 10 minutes again, but started with my first coaching client, and so we're meeting tomorrow morning, and just super excited. I think we're going to do really well together. I think I'm confident that he is going to make progress and grow. I know I'm going to grow as being the coach, as any kind of tutoring or teaching or instruction does for a person, right? I've heard that adage many times that by teaching, tutoring, coaching, the what do you call it? The material, but you um, you learn so much more by you learn so much more by engaging and teaching and so forth. By the way, I'm not gonna flip around the camera, but I'm looking out and I'm looking at another building, and there's like a human figure standing in the window, like down here in these buildings. This is an aside, by the way. So you see the window there behind me. It's a full room window, and yeah, it's a full room window, and so anyway, I'm doing the video here, right, and I'm looking over, and there's a figure, like a dark silhouette figure, that is just standing in front of the mirror, standing in front of the window. That's not a mirror. Did I say mirror? I'm tired. That's a window, but standing in front, and I can't tell. It's so dark. Like I see the light on in the room. And by the way, the building in front of me. This is weird. Okay, I'm looking at me. I gotta look at the camera. This is weird. Like I don't know if I can't tell if it's got legs. It looks like a person, but they're not moving. And I don't know if they've been there or if it's just a fixture or it's a person. I don't mind. I mean, that's great. I mean, I look out my balcony here and it's beautiful at night. But I wonder if they're looking at me. There's the camera. I wonder if they're looking at me. I always get like, But anyway, kind of freaky. And not moving though, being very still. Could be a statue. All right, well, if I could have turned the camera around without being obvious, I'd show you. I would. Listen, I would. Believe me. Anyway, wrapping up here, 12 minutes, going overtime. So the coaching client's going to be great. I'm super excited about that. I have a meeting tomorrow. I set up a meeting with someone that I worked with in 2016. 10% battery. I have to finish this up. I'm going to meet with somebody who I worked with in 2016 to catch up on things, life and business, and share that my well, that sounds nice. What's this? Is that a might be yeah, that is the BMW. There's a BMW, very distinct sound, and then there's an Audi A3 that throttles up around here. Basically, if you see, I don't know, can you see the cars? Yeah, so that's a circle. The circle goes all the way around the golf course. Pretty cool. And so anyway, it's nice to hear the cars and see the cars and so forth. Anyway, this is probably the longest, and I'm going to really cut these down, do my best, but this is off the cuff. Anyway, yeah, so tomorrow I have a meeting, and that's going to be for new business, how I can either support her business or if she knows of other people. And I do know that there's a particular, there was a person that she recommended, so I'm going to say, hey, I know the company's busy, but I got bandwidth, maybe 4 hours a month, and at a particular rate, and we'll see how that goes. And that could be additional income. That'd be awesome. And then speaking with another person that I used to work with on Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Yeah. So then Thursday, and that's going to be great and exciting to see where synergy is with her. Again, in her business, or if I can provide support or value to her clients or colleagues. And really, the goal for this week and next is to get solid on my wife and I, our social media marketing agency. We were coming up with the packages, like a bronze, silver, gold package, and then we need to wrap that up. We want to take a consulting course to help us kind of map things out. and then from there, you know, really start to branch out through doing our own content, own social media, gathering people on social media, going to practitioner events, functional medicine, integrative medicine events, meetups to meet up with people. So we're going to do an online and in-person approach, and yeah, it's going to be fun. Going to get my wife and I out of our comfort zone and grow, and I've already seen the growth and the just I'm loving life. I'm loving life, and the more I put myself in uncomfortable situations and push myself, the more I love life, the more I feel fulfilled, and the more I can see getting closer to that goal. So I've rambled on for 15, almost 16 minutes. If you've stayed this long, thank you again. There you are in the camera, not the screen, the camera. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. This is 16 minutes of your life, and I hope you've enjoyed, or at least put up with me. Like, subscribe, and comment below. I really do want to do one of these where I'm answering questions and responding to comments, and perhaps one of these will be a live stream. We'll see, but for now, sleep well, dream big, and get after it. Good night.